colleagues, Madam President, we're here for Jillian Barberie Breast Cancer Awareness Day. A lot of us here know Jillian Barberie as a larger-than-life personality from her long history in Los Angeles media. From co-hosting Good Day LA for almost 20 years to being seen nationwide on the NFL on Fox and heard every morning on AM 790 KABC, along with John Phillips in the Morning Drive, Jillian is truly a local legend. Originally born and raised in Ontario, California, she is a proud resident of the West San Fernando Valley in my district, but her work expands beyond the studio. She has spent countless hours promoting charitable endeavors from cancer awareness to animal rights causes. Be pleased to know before you got here today, we did the final step on passing the ban on fur here in Los Angeles, the final council step. Nice. Issue that she cares about. And throughout her career, she has made honesty and full public disclosure and transparency a hallmark of her storied and acclaimed media career. So when she was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, she stayed true to her credo. She decided to use the horrible news and try to raise awareness to help others. Over the following months, she took us on a journey by sharing her story every step of the way on social media, on her radio show, and doing that, going through that difficult, painful experience and doing it in such a public way is no easy feat. She underwent an aggressive treatment for breast cancer, and she has made her journey public so as to encourage, support, and honor the tens of thousands of women and their family members who are enduring the same challenge here in Los Angeles, around the country, and around the world. Let me share a few statistics about breast cancer. 1 in 8 women will develop invasive breast cancer during their lives, and 85% of breast cancer occurs in women with no family history of the disease. Over 3 million women in America have a history of breast cancer, including women currently in treatment. Besides skin cancer, breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer among American women. In 2019, it's estimated that about 30% of newly diagnosed cancers in women will be breast cancer. In 2019 alone, an estimated 268,000 new cases of invasive breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in women here in this country. Though the death rates have decreased over the past 30 years, 41,000 women in the U.S. are expected to die in 2019 from breast cancer. The reality is, and we talk about this during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, everyone here has been touched or affected by breast cancer. My own mother's life was spared because of early detection. And as Jillian will attest, early detection and access to health care truly is the difference between life and death. And before I ask Jillian to say a few words, I want to really thank you and thank her for taking us on this journey with her publicly, raising awareness about breast cancer in a way that no one except for you possibly could make that happen. We want to thank you for your courage and shedding light on this horrible disease. We're so grateful that you are now in recovery and doing so well. Let's give her a big round of applause. And I'd like to give you the microphone to say a few words.
Well, thank you so much, Councilmember Blumenfield and everyone here at the LA City Council. I just want to say this is such an honor, and I was diagnosed actually during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and from my mammogram to my double mastectomy was literally 14 days. So it was actually 8 days after my diagnosis. So it's quick, it's fast, and thanks to the radiologist, thanks to the oncologist, and everyone who spots it and sees it, because early detection is everything. So over 40,000 women, you said, are going to lose their lives, and I'm lucky to not be one of them because I had early detection. And listening here and sitting here earlier today, seeing how women-driven this is, it's so important for me to have this public voice to say to you, just get checked. It's 10 minutes. We do a margarita mammogram and mimosas party every year, and that's when I got checked, and that's when they found it. And, you know, without the support of my station, KABC, they let me go have my double mastectomy. I recovered, got some new boobs in the process. They're fabulous. And more importantly, I'm cancer-free. I'm undergoing chemo right now, and they were able, thank you to Drew Hayes and Don Giracco, were the ones who said, take all the time you need to get strong because your next battle is chemo, and that is a son of a gun. So I'm so thankful to be here today, and I just want to thank everyone who thought of me to do this, and especially you, Bob. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the attention that I'm so lucky that so many women have reached out to me on social media. Thousands of women have gone through this, are going through it, or about to face it, and it's really the unknown, and it's so scary. And I tell women, you know, I've been there, but early detection is everything. So if you can, 10 minutes of your time, get a mammogram, get a mimosa, call it a day, and it's early check, and you will be good. But I'm so thankful, and I want to thank my co-hosts, John Phillips and Randy Wang, and of course my former co-hosts, Steve Edwards and Dorothy Lucy, would kill me if I didn't say thank you to them, because he put up with me and my real boobs forever. And of course I want to thank my amazing kids, Rocco and Ruby, because without them and their support, I couldn't do this. So thank you so much to the LA City Council, and thank you so much to Bob Blumenfield. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Mr. Bloomfield, we have one member on the queue, Mr. Koretz.
Thank you, Madam President, and thank you, Bob, for doing this. You're certainly one of my favorite broadcasters, but it's so good to hear that you're doing so well. And it's really remarkable that you're bringing this to the attention of so many people, and so you will impact the lives of so many women while you're doing what you're doing. So I thank you for that. I also want to thank you throughout your career being so supportive of animals, one of my personal bents as well. You've saved the lives of so many hundreds of animals, and I appreciate that along with so many people who do. So thank you so much, and wish you good health for many, many, many years.
Great. Well, and I love the idea of mimosas and mammograms.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can make that a tradition. Maybe that'll help more people get checked.
Well, we started it actually when I was on the NFL, and we did it just all the makeup artists and all the women that worked there, because we were surrounded with men. And we were like, you know what? Let's do this and have some fun once a year. And it started out 10 years ago, and we've been doing it ever since. And that's where I was diagnosed. So I'm really fortunate. I'm really thankful. Thank you so much, everyone.
Great. So please accept this recognition.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.